All right, Leigh, thank you. It's 5:48 this morning. Hard to believe, but Thanksgiving is already next week. That means Christmas is just around the corner, holiday parties, family gatherings. Well, it's a joyful time for many. It can be a stressful time. And we're talking to Francois Benoit here, who is the co-founder of the Exclusive Addiction Treatment Center on the Big Island. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me. Wonderful.
Today's topic, a merry mindset, how to overcome holiday stress. Why do you think that people get so stressed during the holidays?
Well, I think the primary thing is that at the core, what we really want during Christmas is connection. And the thing is that the way we go about creating connection is through putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. We want the dinner to go right. We want to buy the right presents. And so we're not very conscious that the mindset we're operating out of is a very anxiety-producing mindset. And so we have to find ways to become conscious of this anxiety and then basically replace the anxiety with true connection.
So when somebody realizes that they're suffering from anxiety because of holiday-induced stress, how do we manage that?
So what I suggest is to simply, usually it'll be specific to specific relationships. And so there's maybe my mother-in-law, or there might be, specific people in my life where I want to perform for them. So if we make that conscious by sitting down and making a list of the fears that we have with specific relationships, and then what we can do is turn around those fears into connection. So what is it that I truly like about this relationship? What is it that I like about this person? When I'm thinking of buying a present, I do the same thing. So I want to think about the connection itself and be communicating sort of gratitude towards that person. If that's genuine, it'll go a long way during the holidays.
And it's funny, that's what we're trying to do anyway by buying gifts and creating elaborate spreads for dinner. If one person is out there right now and they're starting to feel some of this and they go through it every year, what's the easiest way to put this into practice?
Well, the first thing is if we simply tune into what we feel grateful for, and what is it that, if we look back at memories, for example, that we've had, we have a history with the people in our lives. So if we think of the memories and we bring those back, we write it in a card, or we take a moment to make a phone call and connect with them, before the dinner, and then sort of that appeases us, sort of like into letting go of that performance that we're so attached to, that we think is going to create the connection, but in the end result, it just produces more anxiety.
I like that, reaching out before the big day, just to touch base and reconnect those emotional feelings. Yeah. Great advice. Thank you so much, Francois Benoit.
Thank you for having me
with us today. And if you have more questions, can people maybe contact the website, get some more information from you?
The website is www.theexclusivehawaii.com. Those are the three words.
Theexclusivehawaii.com. Yes, excellent. All right, thanks again. We'll be right back with more of today's headlines, plus another look at traffic and weather for you right after the break. Stay with us.